안녕하세요 여러분. 아 뭐지? 뭔가 불편한데? 됐다. 집중하겠습니다 이거. 안 잡힌. 아 뭐지? 뭔가 불편한데? 됐다. 아, 나 왜 이렇게 진 느낌이냐? 감사합니다.
네, 나에게 어떤
이번 판 막판이에요. 막판. 아 원래 정글이 크는 게 좋아요 근데.
맞습니다.
바텀 죽으면 안 돼.
아군이 당했습니다.
와! 망했다. 와 없어졌어 갑자기.
미쳐 날
죽으면 안 돼, 이신. 아, 오케이 먹었는데. 350원. 우프 목소리밖에 안 들려. 우프 목소리밖에 안 들려.
천천히 돌이켜보세요.
소환사의 협곡에 오신 것을 환영합니다.
이 바람이 어떤 변화를 가져올까요?
미니언 생성까지 30초 남았습니다.
눈송이마다
가볼까 한번?
의미가 담겨있지요.
죽여! 그렇지. 좋았다.
미니언
전멸까지 썼어야 되나?
생성되었습니다.
고대의 무언가가 깨어나.
와, 나였으면 플래시 평타했다, 진짜. 아니, 1렙 왜 이래? 우리 팀.
처치했습니다.
와우.
난 지난 시절들을 꿈꿔요.
일렙 패왕이네, 우리 팀.
난 시작도 끝도
제가 전전판에 말한 거 생각나시죠? 1렙에 게임 끝난다고.
늘
왜 이렇게 세냐? 말이요? 나 못 때리냐? 아,
플레이어들을 위해서는
CS 4개 놓쳤다.
난 다시 태어나.
아군이 당했습니다.
내가 곧 눈과 바람 그리고 얼음입니다. 이런 부패인 곳에
저기요.
자, 날아볼까요?
벽 썼으면 잡았는데. 피지컬 부족했다.
프렐리오드가 깨어납니다. 깨어납니다.
간 줄 알았죠? 게이드 공짜 리콜. 미드 뭐 2대1이야 그냥. 총 맞으면 죽는다 이러다.
이 바람은 어떤 변화를
뭐야 왜 이래. 전태야?
난 다시 태어날 겁니다. 프렐리오드를 위해서 3번 더 죽을 수 있어. 평화를 위해 폭풍을 선사하겠어.
미쳤어 저 캐릭터.
난 버틸 수 있어.
이건 집을 가야겠다.
하나의 생명을
아군이 당했습니다.
아니 처음에 2킬 먹고 시작했는데 이 정도면 안 먹었으면 어느 정도야?
눈송이보다 의미가 담겨있지요. 겨울의 바람이 날 인도합니다. 아닙니다.
안 가도 되겠죠? 가야겠네. 제발. 이 병 뭐야?
당했습니다. 적을 처치했습니다.
이런 부패 냄새 맡아본 적이 있어요. 프렐리오드를 위해서라면 3번 더 죽을 수 있어요. 천천히 돌이켜.
저거 있어도 되는데 있어도 되는데
그냥 생각해 보세요.
아니다. 와. 이기냐? 진짜로? 쌍버프 배달. 잡았다. 아, 나 왜 이렇게 진 느낌이냐?
이 바람은 어떤
아, 원래 정글이 크는 게 좋아요, 근데.
맞춰본 적 있어.
바텀 죽으면 안 돼.
아군이 당했습니다.
겨울의 바람
와! 망했다. 우와, 없어졌어, 갑자기. 죽으면 안 돼, 이신. 아, 오케이 먹었는데.
되었습니다.
350원. 오케이.
일로 와 제발.
자, 날아볼까요?
이거 챔버, 씨. 뭐야, 이거.
나는 그냥 행복을 꿈꿔요.
음, 음, 음. 뭐야, 이건.
천천히 돌이켜보세요.
이길 것 같은데. 이기는데? 확실히 이기는데, 이건.
겨울의 바람은 날 인도. 이 바람이
아니,
적을 처치했습니다.
와,
아군이 당했습니다.
그래도 왕이네, 그냥.
우린 모두 영광. 늘 조심하세요. 자, 날아볼까요? 하나의 생명만
적을 처치했습니다.
갈려. 이 어디론가 막 광클하고 있었네. 미친 거 같아 이 캐릭. 뭐야?
적을 처치했습니다.
아닙니다.
적을 파괴했습니다.
어떻게?
이런 불편한 맛을 맡아본 적이 있어요. 겨울의 밤이 날 인도합니다.
당했습니다.
늘 조심하세요. 나는 시작도 끝도 아닙니다. 난 다시 태어날 겁니다. 우린 모두 연결되어 있어요.
적을 처치했습니다.
잘했다. 잘한다 우리 팀. 잡았겠지?
적을 처치했습니다. 학살 중입니다.
음수 상태가?
매치가 날뛰고 있습니다.
바루스 상태가?
아군이 당했습니다.
바루스래.
도저히 막을 수
저 뭐지? 프렌드.
포탑을 파괴했습니다.
집중이 안 되네.
고대의 무언가가
포탑을 파괴했습니다.
이 바람이 어떤 변화를 가져올까요?
제압되었습니다.
제발 안 닿겠지? 와 그냥 가버리네. 바로스가 이거 3명 죽였다.
반드시 적중한다. 머리를 숙이시지.
프레이어들을 위해서라면 1000번도 죽을 수 있어요.
뭘
아군이 당했습니다.
바람 갔으면 좋았을 텐데.
무언가가 깨어나요. 난
이거 아닌데. 이거 아닌데.
연결되었어. 하나의 생각.
와. 와 까비. 잡았다. 와 까비.
적을 처치했습니다.
진짜 니달리 한번 잡아야겠다 이거.
의미가
아 인생
맡아본 적
슬프다 슬퍼. 애쉬궁 돌 것 같은데 슬슬.
하나의 생각을 생각해보세요.
개나이스. 와 오늘 최고로 행복한 순간이었다 진짜. 와 오늘 진짜 꿀잠 잘 수 있다 이 정도면.
눈송이가 의미가 담겨있지요.
오케이.
천천히 돌이켜보세요.
적을 처치했습니다.
아니 왜 여기서 나와?
미쳐 날뛰고 있습니다.
뭐지 이거?
학살 중입니다. 적의 억제기를 파괴했습니다.
플레이어들을 위해서는 3번 더 죽을 수 있다.
바텀 왜 저렇게 됐지?
적을 처치했습니다.
와 뭐야 잠깐만 이걸 산다고?
포탑을
이걸 산다고? 와 오늘 최고로 불행한 순간이었다 이건. 아 진짜로.
바보야! 너 어떻게 된 거야, 임마? 아니.
오늘 여기까지 하겠습니다. 감사합니다. 감사합니다. 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다, 여러분. 반갑습니다요. 좋다. 할머니 스타일이긴 한데. 이거 없앨게요, 님들. 의미 없는 것 같아요. 하나 많은 것 같아. 반갑습니다, 여러분. 저 잠시만 이어폰 가져올게요. 빨리 잡혔네. 아 맞아, 저한테 저번에 저희 숙소로 그게 왔어요. 선물이 왔는데 뜯어보니까 흰티 흰티만 한 20장 들어있던데?
가장 큰 적이다.
네, 그래서 좀 깜짝 놀랐어요. 근데 뭔가 좀 슬펐어. 감사하긴 한데. 저 그래서 지금 많은 사람들이 흰티를 선물해 주셔가지고 저 지금 숙소에 한 50장 정도 있어요. 그래서 저희 아빠도 저희 아버지도 흰티도 사다 주셔가지고 매번 엄청 많아요. 아니 뭔가 좀 슬펐어. 그래서 저 이거 소리가 안 들려서요. 네, 스피커가 안 켜져요. 그거 보고 이제 앞으로는 흰티밖에 못 받겠구나 하고 너무 슬펐어요. 내가 명품만 입었으면 명품 사다 주셨을 텐데. 스피커가 안 돼요.
내 안에 무한한 힘이 넘친다.
이겼다. 이겼다. 나이스 샷.
내가 알아서 해먹.
질 수가 없다 이 게임.
소환사의 협곡에 오신 것을 환영합니다.
아, 승부 예측 이제 안 해요. 승부 예측 이제 안 하기로 했습니다.
30초 남았습니다.
어차피 맞지도 않고. 아, 애쉬 좀 갔으면 좋겠다. 아. 롤은 1레벨 게임이 결정난다고 해도 과언이 아닌데 이러고 있으면 어떻게 이겨요.
대체 누가 화를 얼음으로 만든 거야?
미니언들이 생성되었습니다.
볼게요. 아 진짜로. 근데 시작이 너무 수비 같은 거 아니지? 이게 피해 보라고.
훨씬 더 강해질 거야.
아 진짜 라이브 좋다. 라이브 좋다. 아. 왜 이렇게 얼마나 주는데? 피해
날
줘.
막아보라지.
아. 오케이. 슈한데 체력이 90씩 차는 스킬이라. 이런 120짜리.
내 힘을 모아라.
근데 소라카가 소시하면은 이렇게 했어. 그냥 게임 좀 해서. 근데 소라카가 이부시를 쳤잖아요.
만화 다 썼다. 망했어.
내 힘을 모아라. 날 막아보라지.
왜 이렇게 단단해? 미친 거 아니야? 뭔데?
이런 힘 나만 쓸 수 있어. 나 훨씬 더 강해질 거야.
자크 터졌나 본데? 그럼 안 가도 될 겁니다 아마. 제 생각에 안 가도 상관없죠. 플래시 쓰고 싶었다 순간. 개이득 봤다 진짜. 하사딘 화났다.
내가 알아서 해.
여러분 정글에서 끝났습니다 게임 여러분.
그거야 씨. 날 막아보라지. 의지의 힘.
이블린 쳐! 아 진짜 자꾸 이거 이블린 뚝배기 때려주면 되는데.
이런 힘 나만 쓸 수 있어.
옆에 있는 이블린
체력 왜 저래? 미친 거 같아. 뭐야 이거?
내가 살 이유는
끊으면 고수인데 안 끊었다. 아베 바텀 왜 저래 라인전 이상한데? 퍼블 나이스. 끊어버리죠. 맞았다. 베이가요? 글쎄요, 베이가 나올 수 있지 않을까요? 좀만 버프되면? 아니면 메타가 바뀐다든지? 뚜벅이로 바뀐다든지? 탑갱이다. 죽었다.
아군이 당했습니다.
자, 야, 아니야! 이득이냐?
아군이 당했습니다.
이득이긴 한데, 정글킬, 상대는 정글킬이고 저희는 미드킬이죠. 자이라 없는데 상대 자이라 죽었죠? 이득. 결과적으로 이득. 제발. 다행이다.
적을 처치했습니다.
나이스! 이랬지. 게임 끝났는데? 보세요, 이거 정글 레벨 차이 처음에 이거 때문에 끝났죠. 우리 리시는 갱킹 다니는데 자크는 정글 만들고 있죠.
이런 힘 나만 쓸 수 있어.
포탑 나이스. 뭐야 밀렸네.
포탑을 파괴.
와, 한 끗 차이다.
포탑을 파괴.
뭐지? 왜 이렇게 아는 거 같지? 뇌지를? 도망가.
내 힘은 무한.
얘 왜 이렇게 패기가 넘치지, 훈이? 여기로 가면 안 보일 것 같은데? 그쵸? 넌 임마 너무 깝쳤어. 어? 좋다. 순조롭다.
이런 힘 나만 쓸 수 있어. 내가 알아서 해.
와, 기둥. 와. 기둥이 거의 안동 불기둥이었다.
난 훨씬 더 강해질 거야.
아군
뭐야! 야! 와, 진짜 아깝다, 이거. 저게 한 방에 안 죽네.
내 힘은 무한.
뭐야. 아, 여기 있으면 후진이 잡을 것 같은데, 까비. 들켰다.
이게 그 게임을 제가 참고해서 그거를 땡기더라고.
여긴가? 설마? 없고.
인간 이해하지 못하는 것 두려워하지.
포탑을 파괴했습니다.
인간 이해하지 못하는 것 두려워하지. 이런 힘 나만 쓸 수 있어.
안돼. 뭐야, 잡았네? 이거 아닌데. 이거 아닌데.
제압되었습니다.
이거 아닌데.
스탠바이 화이팅 하트 빛을 무한대 발사.
전장의 지배자.
날 막아보.
미니언 남았다. 나이스, 제스궁. 좋았어. 뭐지 이건? 야, 이거 아닌데? 이 게임 이거 아닌데? 아이템은 이거 갑시다. 기둥 없니? 뭐지 저 흑보기 전령은? 와 이거 아닌데 진짜로. 좋고요. 야 펜타킬! 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 나이스! 다 맞췄다 스킬. 스킬샷 보셨죠? 하나도 안 빼놓고 다 맞췄. 아 하나 정도 못 맞추긴 했는데 마지막에.
훨씬 더 강해질 거야.
풀템. 와 감사합니다.
펜타킬 축하드립니다. 실제로 보내 맨날 영상으로만 보다가 하나 멋집니다.
땡큐 감사합니다. 오케이.
이런 힘 나만 쓸 수 있어.
먹었다. 오케이 좋다.
적을 처치했습니다.
뭐야 질량 왜 이렇게 적어? 정글 걸리면 볼리베어 안 되고요. 마스터이나 한 판 해볼까? 감사합니다. 마스터이나 한 판 해야겠다. 정글 걸리면.
신드라 장인님.
감사합니다. 감사합니다. 아, 슬슬 1등 찍을 때 됐는데. 아, 힌트 좀 그만 주세요. 저 이제부터 힌트 받으면 힌트로 아니다. 어쨌든 힌트 그만 주세요. 문티는 맘대로 하세요. 오랜만에 진짜 한번 깰까요? 아, 감사합니다.
궁금해서 스킬 주고 싶은 못갈게요.
힌트 안 돼요, 힌트. 아, 왜 이렇게 안 되지? 다음에 합시다. 아, 못 깨겠어, 이제. 아, 이제 못 깨겠어. 그냥 이거나 봅시다. 뭐 다른 티 주시면 언젠가 입지 않을까요?
어제 경기에서 센바 이탈리아 너무 멋있었어요. 마지막에 집 막을 때 궁 쓰고
감사합니다.
죽을 줄 의심해서 죄송합니다. 하하하.
감사합니다. 그 장면 뭐 근데 기본적으로 하는 거라서 별로 네 신경 쓰지 않으셔도 됩니다. 이거 시즌 7 1호 펜타킬이네. 전적 어떻게 보지? 이거 옛날에는 그 펜타키랑 횟수랑 그런 거 다 볼 수 있었는데. 이건가? 없는데? 이거 아시는 분? 솔직히 너무 그거는 반칙 아닙니까? 프레이 선수는? 아이고. 아이디 오른쪽에 이거 누르면 뭔데 이거? 꾸물꾸물 민기적은 뭐야? 뭐지 이 독소리는? 잡혔다. 아이콘 팔고 있다고요? 뭐야 이거?
와! 무섭다! 아.
하나 사놓는 게 낫겠죠? TSM도 사야겠다. PGD에서 상대적으로 CR 못 보는 선수를 하고 있다고요? 이제 포 써야겠다 진짜.
두려움이 가장 큰 적이다.
미드 마이어? 일위 응원 감사합니다. 나 선픽인데? 아 뭐 재밌는 거 없나 미드? 아 진짜 할 거 없어. 사진 해야겠다. 카사딘 정도는 재밌죠. 잘 크면. 자, 선픽만 아니었어도 뭔가 재밌는 거 할 수 있었는데. 아 루시안이다. 단단하게 가야겠다. 타면 좋죠. 멍청한 거는 솔직히 잘 모르겠고, 저희 팀 탑솔러는 근데 뭔가 좀 바보 컨셉으로 오는 것 같아요. 진짜 뭔가 다 똑같아. 마영만 빼놓고. 마영은 좀 특수 케이스인데 다 좀 바보형 느낌으로 오는 것 같아요. 아니면 코치님이 그렇게 뽑는 건지는 모르겠는데. TP다. 그러게요. 저희 미드는 왜 피드스틱만 오는 거죠?
복수가 눈앞에 있다.
소환사의 협곡에 오신 것을 환영합니다. 미니언 생성까지 30초 남았습니다.
야, 와드 해야 될 것 같아. 무서워, 뭔가.
미니언들이 생성되었습니다.
뭐야, 카라마구나? 탑 훈이었네. 다행이다. 미드 훈인 줄 알았는데 탑 훈이었네. 이거 리렉뱅을 한다고? 좋은데? 길막 야야야, 너 피 왜 그래? 뭔갱이야 이거. 뭐 있어 뒤에?
흔들리지 마라.
어디 가냐? 보내준다 거기는.
라스리안 온드. 집중하세요.
제발요.
사 엘레사 티리디.
페퍼가 있긴 한데 이건 아닌 것 같아.
아군이 당했습니다.
흔들리지 말아요. 가엔나 키리비.
와우.
적을 처치했습니다.
평화가 함께하시길.
와, 갖고 좋은 갱킹이었다. 아니 이게 왜 맞아?
페이커 센바의 첫 생각 불시합니다. 고맙습니다. 축하드립니다.
와, 감사합니다. 감사합니다. 무슨 펜타킬 했다고 이렇게까지 해주실 필요는 없는데. 감사합니다. 감사합니다.
진짜 막았는데.
좋아. 10원, 10원, 10원. 아. 와. 아, 좀 나만 손해본 느낌이네.
라스리안 온디.
이 사람 고수야.
흔들리지 마라. 사 엘레사 티리비. 평화가 함께하시길.
야! 잡냐? 잡네? 갖고. 안돼! 넥사이 방금 파닥파닥거린 거 봤어요? 나 포션 안 먹고 있었다. 빼는 게 좋아 보이는데? 나 모른다 이 게임.
아군이 당했습니다. 적을 처치했습니다.
나이스! 이 게임 알겠다 이제. 이제 알겠다. 알려주셨다 우리 팀이.
봐봐, 나쁘지 않았지?
이게 안 맞아? 어쩔 수 없지 그럼. 나 잘못했다 스킬. 아 무조건 잡았는데. 집중해야겠다 이 게임. 뭐야? 뭐야? 이런 방법이? 깜짝 놀랐네. 저런 방법이 있었군.
아직 시간이.
이쿠!
적을 처치했습니다.
와 이런 방법이 있네. 와 같은 골렘끼리 지금 페인지인 줄 알았대. 제발 제발 제발. 아니 살려줘. 아니 우리 팀 뭐해? 아 칼리스타가 궁을 안 써줬어. 아 이거 보세요. 아이 준비된.
평화가 함께하시길.
와 성구 멋있는데?
탑을 파괴했습니다.
보여주나? 이코 보여주나? 와. 와. 백사에 미쳤어. 이 장면 어디서 많이 본 것 같은데? 이 장면 여기부터 뭔가
적을 처치했습니다.
흔들리지 마라. 라스리안 온비.
제발 제발.
적을 처치했습니다. 학살 중입니다. 적을 처치.
나는 그냥 라인만 밀면 이기겠다 이 판.
흔들리지 마.
황망하게 이기겠다.
평화가 함께하시길.
언제까지 렉사이가 있을까? 아직도 있네.
싸 엘라 싸 티리디. 평화가 함께하시길.
와! 이게 안 죽어?
라스리안 온디.
여기 카사딘 너프돼서 그래요. 이거 이 짤짜리. 잡을만 했는데.
아군이 당했습니다. 미쳐 날뛰고 있습니다.
오!
집중하세요. 평화가
내가 안 했어. 제가 안 했어요. 제가 안 했습니다.
적을 처치했습니다. 전장의 지배자. 적을 처치했습니다.
아, 노잼!
전장의
방금 이건 실바이가 아닙니다. 이상한 비가 와서 한 거예요.
아, 제가 안 했다니까요. 이상혁 씨가 안 했다니까요. 아, 이렇게 노잼인 게임 진짜 하기 싫다.
아군이 당했습니다.
이게 뭐예요, 이거 RPG 게임도 아니고. 야, 싸우자. 아, 미안.
적을 처치했습니다.
아!
적에게 당했습니다. 포탑이 파괴되었습니다. 포탑을 파괴했습니다.
싸 엘라 싸 티리.
야, 안 돼! 이거, 성구 죽으면 진다고. 나는 죽어도 되지만. 제대로 하겠습니다. 좋았어! 와! 와! 미미, 미미.
포탑을 파괴했습니다. 적을 처치.
봐주셈, 봐주셈. 아, 미안, 미안, 미안. 미안하다고 했어, 안 했어? 도와주세요. 야, 바론 있어. 죽여! 핑, 핑, 핑. 오케이. 오!
라스리안 온디. 흔들리지 말아요.
아, 좋다. 이게 바로 버스인가? 이게 바로 버스인가?
업체계를 파괴했습니다.
핑 오지게 찍어야겠다.
포탑을 파괴했습니다. 미쳐 날뛰고 있습니다.
야, 성구 뭐해? 와, 이. 야, 죽이려고 했어, 성구.
포탑을 파괴했습니다.
미안, 미안, 미안. 미안, 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 미안. 오케이.
Senpai notice me. Which
senpai.
member of SKT you think will be the best boyfriend material? Cap the pride.
조냐 제가 쓴 거 아닙니다. 어제 버그였어요. 아 하기 싫어. 안 깨 그냥.
하지만 이거 맞췄지? 아깝다. 이거 진짜 팔 잡아야 되는 각이었는데.
이거 조만간 1등 가겠는데? 지금 MMI도 꽤 높을 것 같거든요?
어쨌든 나도 죽는다 그럴 거야.
2600. 랭킹.
절 찾았습니다. 얼른 오세요 하트.
정확도 높음. 좋았어.
뭐야? 말자가 그렇구나.
두려움이 가장 큰 적이다.
미드마이를 어떻게 해요?
자, 궁금해 보자.
월드컵이라고?
검은 장미가 다시 피어날 겁니다.
런던 가서 기억에 남는 게 그 무슨 버스 같은 거 지나다니고 막 그니까 2층 버스 같은 거 지나다니고 그때 그 관람차 엄청 큰 거 있었는데 이름 뭐더라? 그거 타고 뭐 그런 기억이 있었던 것 같아요. 스니키 굿. 스니키 이제 굿. 런던 아이. 아 감사합니다. 베이가 잠깐만 나 특성 안 바꾸지 않았어요? 바꿨나? 바꿨네. 아 가꾸다 상대팀 졌다. 근데 가꾸 적팀 되면 못해요 여러분. 젠구 돼요 젠구. 적팀 되면 맨날 저 죽이려고 하다가 죽어요. 이번 판 보시면 압니다. 아.
소환사의 협곡에 오신 것을 환영합니다. 생선까지 30초 남았습니다.
지도 새도 모르게
뭐야?
숨어 있는지 몰랐지.
미니언들이 생성되었습니다.
결국
어? 부패네? 부패한 신들하네? 뭐지 이거?
날 보고 균형 감각이 부족하다니.
당신
맞을 뻔. 오케이.
전형적인 스킨십이 내가 등장한 것
뛸 거지, 그렇지. 예측 못했다.
인정. 저는 인장 2개 샀습니다.
보였어.
속임 내가 거짓말을 했어. 다음은 어디?
제발! 아, 까비.
당신 참 교묘하네.
노플인데? 뭐하세요? 세주환이님? 와드 없니? 와드만 있었어도 잡았는데.
시크릿 여기. 시크릿.
까비. 뭐야, 태그, 이거 뭐 철권이에요? 서구 반응 봐.
거짓말을 하겠어.
성구 리액션이 좀 재밌었어. 잘한다, 잘해. 우리 팀 잘해.
아군이 당했습니다.
보세요, 이거 보고 도망갑니다. 뭐야, 왜 미드로 가? 어디가?
당신 참 교묘하네.
이득. 어디 네블루를 막타 그냥 오케이 인정이기 때문에 이해해 줄 거예요. 어디 체력 1200인데 핑 찍고 있어. 잡았네. 뭐지?
학살 중
르블랑 왜 이렇게 쌤? 여기서 나오는 게 되게 좋지 않을까? 어이? 나 뭐해? 와, 나도 모르게 분신으로 그부공 맞았다. 그부공 막았다. 우연치 않게. 나이스. 막타. 좋았다.
되고 있습니다.
이걸 안 한다고? 철저씨가 이걸 왜 안 한다? 지금 말도 안 돼. 이걸 왜 안 한다?
전형적인 수
적을 처치.
야, 제발. 죽지마, 더 이상. 까비. 뭐야! 와, 미쳤어. 사람이냐, 너가. 르블랑아. 도추 왜 밟아, 르블랑아. 정말, 진짜. 말 겁나 안 듣네, 르블랑. 아니. 야, 나 죽냐? 안 죽네? 죽네? 아 제대로 한다. 아 나 왜 누워서 게임하고 있었지? 탑 이득 봤다.
반성합니다. 손 오지게 뼈 빠지게 들고 있을게요.
아 르블랑이 너무 못해 이번 판. 난 잘하는데.
전형적인 속임수군. 외모만 가지고 판단할 수 없어요. 속임수지. 내가 말을 하겠어.
무슨 일이야? 아까비. 와 이거 뭔 템이야? 깔끔했다. 미안해. 나이스. 나이스. 잘해 잘해. 뭐해 우리 춤추고 있어 갑자기. 보여주나? 이거 트랩만 안 밟으면 이긴다. 좋았다. 야 걔는 뭐해? 와우. 아까비. 지금 작골 먹고 있다.
막을 수 없습니다.
울프 일어났는데 갑자기 책상 흔들렸어요. 와, 나 지진이 일어난 줄 알았어. 야, 나 왜 여기 트랩 있니? 깜짝 놀랐잖아.
안녕하세요. 페이커 선수 방송 경기 보니까 폼이 올라오신 듯 하네요. 토요일 경기 기대할게요. 파이팅!
감사합니다. 우리 팀 뭐해? 감사합니다.
당했습니다. 아군이
야, 이거 바로 먹혔냐? 진짜로? 아닌가? 뭐야? 깜놀했네. 야! 왜 이상한 거 자꾸 맞지? 세주 궁! 세주환이 궁! 오케이. 와, 저거 사기다, 진짜. 한입. 오케이. 이거 영원히 집 못 가게 할 수 있겠는데, 이러면? 세석!
야, 이 독한 새끼야, 거기 얼마나 오래 있었던 거야? 그렇다고.
센파이 연습실에 교문실 있어요. 인형 소리가 너무 무서워요. 단체로 근신의 집 체험이라도 하는 중.
나이스. 저희
정말 뭐해? 나 아직도 3렙이야.
고문실 있냐고요? 감사합니다. 진짜 고문당하는 소리 같아. 아, 어떻게 저런 소리를 내지? 아, 너무 웃겨 소리가.
이제 동물 울음소리가 나요. 무서워요.
진짜 재밌다. 아, 오늘 좀 많이 이겼다. 좋구나. 오늘 2시 반까지 하고, 네, 2시 반까지 하고 방송할게요. 언제나 그렇지만. 저는 밥한바 한 표. 비비빅보다는. 비비빅 너무 맛없어.
두려움이 가장 큰 적이다.
요즘도 뭐 비비빅이랑 밥한바 팔아요? 안 팔지 않나 요즘에? 저 아이스크림 안 먹은 지 한 7년 정도 된 것 같아요 진짜로.
얼마나 많이 잘못했어요 제가. 네?
아, 또 AP 해야 돼. 아, 나 AD 좀 하려고 하는데. 랜덤픽인가? 아닌데? 랜덤픽 없어졌는데?
내 날개를 타고
아, 맞다. 찰떡 아이스 먹었다. 저 아이스크림, 근데 제가 직접 사 먹은 거는 아, 나 웃겨 죽을 것 같아. 소리 하래. 저는 맨날 이 방에서 하니까 바깥 상황을 잘 모르니까 무슨 일인지 잘 모르겠어요.
방송 안 할 때는 센파이도 껴서 같이 비명 지를 것만 같아요.
아, 저는 비명 안 질러요. 저는 잘 버텨요. 아니 언제 잡혀? 아 이거 진짜 이거 했으면 깼겠다.
심심한데
매드무비
같이 센파이
매드무비 지금 보여드리겠습니다. 네. 아
분명 안 들은다고요. 렌파 기능을 들은 것 같은데 제 축하드리죠.
펜타킬 펜타킬 뭐 그거는 그럴 수 있죠. 비명 질릴 수도 비명은 아니었던 것 같은데. 야야야 지금 중요한 타이밍인데. 아
두려움이 가장 큰 적이다.
뭐야 정글인가? 뭐야 이 리신 뭐지? 워벅이다.
아 진짜로 피 때문에. 나 진짜. 피 때문에 아까 진짜 너무 개운한데.
자야 해야지.
댄스 파티에 내가 빠질 순 없지.
뭐야 그 새끼 뭐야? 뭐야?
이번 판 다 지나면 좀 슬플 것 같아.
아 신이가 진게 아니고 롤 때문에 졌어. 롤 때문에 큐가 갑자기 보내가지고.
뭐지? 플래티넘? 뭐지?
나? 그냥 평범한 여자야. 지금의 뒷철좀 날리는 그런 평범한 여자.
와, 천둥군주네? 이건 뭐지? 뭐지? 미드 브랜드인가? 아니구나.
뭐야? 야 맞나? 이거 안 맞지? 안 맞죠? 개자식아.
꽃? 별로.
굳은 약속이네.
가시돋친 해골이라면 또 몰라.
소환사의 협곡에 오신 것을 환영합니다. 미니언 생성까지 30초 남았습니다.
아! 아 이거 레지 스트라이크 떴는데. 뭔데?
우리
잡았다.
사람들은 충분한 연구.
잡았다. 아니, 저기 있었네.
미니언들이 생성되었습니다.
와, 뭐야, 데미지 104 뭐야? 장난해? 시끄러워. 두 마리나 놓쳤네.
내 핏줄을 타고 흐른다. 살짝 따끔한 생각이 뭘.
야, 망했다, 이 게임. 브랜드 너무 세다.
아 니가 필름 지지 마. 아 힐인데.
이 게임
또 새끼.
멀리 봐야겠다. 아니, 대포 놓쳤잖아.
아이오니아 선석들은 도무지 깨달을 줄을 몰라.
First blood.
야! 안 돼!
어딜? 여기만.
아군이 당했습니다.
차단해야겠다, 이거. 너무 시끄러워.
당했습니다.
모르면서 말이야. 경비시겠다네.
나 만화 없는데? 자기가 죽어놓고 지지래. 잘못 썼다. 잠깐만. 아직 안 내줬어.
적을 처치했습니다.
난 좀처럼 멈출 줄을 모른다지. 그게 무슨 약점이라도 돼?
미드 잘하고 있는데.
여자들은 최대 라큰을 노리던데 어떻게 다뤄야 하는지도 모르면서 말이야.
적을 처치했습니다. 아군이 당했습니다.
빠르게 한번 살펴보자.
이거 뭐야? 왜 쿨타임이 표시가 안 되지? 지속 시간이?
자연의 생리는 천번을 따지는 거지.
나 질 것 같아.
두 번째 기회는 다 썼네. 미안.
적에게 당했습니다. 적을
올!
쌀을 쓸 차례다.
잘한다 미드. 아니 근데 이거
적을
자꾸 꽁캐해주고 시작해서 어떻게 할 수가 없다 나 혼자서는.
난 누구한테 미리 말하고 행동하는 그런 사람 아니야. 꼭 내가 간 술집에선 싸움이 난단 말이지.
뭐야? 망했다.
적을 미쳐 날뛰고 있습니다.
타협은 정말 마음에 안 드는데 말이야.
이거 뭐 어떻게 할 수가 없는데.
우리의 존재 그 자체가 혼돈이다. 그러라고 해.
꽁캐 너무 많이 먹었어 지금.
특수성이네. 이제 시작인다.
바톤 버렸는데?
누구도 내 앞길을 막을 수 없어.
미드 나가야겠다.
적을 처치했습니다.
잘한다! 잘한다 잘해.
적을 처치했습니다.
우리 파스타야 사람들은 충분한 영광을 누리지 못하고 있어.
학살 중입니다.
아니 이 게임을 이긴다고? 와 이게 안되네. 와 까비. 인생 망했다. 저 프렘 맞았으면은 운명이 달라졌을 텐데. 잡았다.
아군이 당했습니다.
All right, everybody, welcome to another YouTube Hangout. Super excited to be back with my friend Stephen Kelly, the CEO of the best accounting software in the world, Sage. We had a month off. We had some technical difficulties or just scheduling issues last month, but we've got 2 happening in June. And today we're going to talk about how to stand out with your customers. Stephen, welcome back.
Hey, great to be here, Evan. Love these hangouts. It's always cool. Even just to be in your company 3,000 miles away, Evan, lights up my day.
I love it. Well, I'm excited for this topic, but before that, I heard just before going on that you are starting a vlog, and the first one comes out today.
Yeah. So I just thought, you know, obviously Sage is a big company, great technology company, largest tech company in the UK, all those good things. And actually, amazingly, our customers, Evan, my guys told me this, manage and move money around the world to the equivalent of about $4 trillion US dollars. So it's like massive. It's like, you know, it's bigger, probably twice the size of the Canadian GDP, gross domestic product. But, you know, we feel like the world's most exciting and yet the biggest startup. That's the way we think. And I just thought, wouldn't it be great if everybody who's kind of one of your followers and the folks out there, aspiring entrepreneurs, grafters who want to build a business, follow their dreams. What about if I kind of gave them a day in the life of Stephen Kelly? It's just run a kind of video diary that we kind of post. And so that's what we're starting. We're starting the vlog. And actually, when I come out and meet you, we'll have to do special editions and stuff like that. You know, when I'm in Toronto, maybe even go to a Blue Jays game. Yeah,
I like it.
And I love that. Kind of September, October, and Blue Jays kicking off. So yeah, no, I think it would be interesting to see. You know, what are the, because it must seem, I suppose, you know what it's like being an entrepreneur from the outside seems pretty glamorous. But when you're there in the heat of the daily battles, the ups and downs, the sort of daily roller coaster that everybody, you know, on all your followers experience, it can feel very different from the inside. So I want to give people a kind of uncut version of what's it like to be a, you know, chief executive of what's a FTSE 500 company, a 50 company, one of the biggest companies in terms of technology around the world. So that's the purpose. And what I should say is, obviously, love all your followers to pick up and look at the vlog, and we'll post it later today. But also love feedback, two-way feedback. So if you guys want me to cover different things, or you don't think it's useful or whatever, I really want to make sure there's content in there that helps people, entrepreneurs, just overcome any fears and make good decisions and grow their businesses and expand.
Very cool. I'm excited to see it. The audience is already excited. We're getting people writing in. Dash, so excited, all caps, to see this duo again. I always intake so much vital information, so I'm pumped to get it going. Now, before we get into the topic, people always love the Stephen Kelly quotes to kick us off. So we've been waiting for a month. What do you have for us, Stephen? Give us some good quotes.
I got some pretty cool quotes. Obviously, one of the legends around technology at Apple, Steve Jobs. So Steve captures some of the essence. He says, get closer than ever to your customers. So close that you can tell them what they need well before they realize it themselves. And obviously he did that with the iPhone and stuff like that. Brilliant, brilliant innovation. And music. So next one, another great, amazing entrepreneur at Amazon, Jeff Bezos. And, you know, obviously he says, and he's built an incredible culture around customers. We see customers as invited guests to our party, and we are the hosts. It is our job every day to make every important aspect of the customer experience just a little bit better. And then this is so true, and you know this, and I know this, is a great quote from the sage himself, the sage Warren Buffett.
Nice.
I like that. I like that. He is the sage, the ultimate investor sage. And anybody who doesn't know him, check him out, Warren Buffett, Google him. Probably the most legendary investor of the last 50 years, and still going incredibly strong. And he says, which is great, and we know this, it takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it. If you think about that, then you'll do things differently. So I think kind of 3 quotes to kick off from amazing luminaries, Warren, Jeff Bezos, and Steve Jobs, just to kind of get it going. But you know, this customer experience and standing out from customers is the essence of a brilliant business where your idea or product really builds love from the customer's point of view. So I think it's a great topic. And it's great also, Evan, probably to say that your viewers are the guys who made this topic for us. So I hope we're going to give you in this hangout some really fantastic material, how your businesses can really stand out for your customers.
I love it. Well, before getting into the questions that are already popping up in the live chat, what are your overall thoughts? What are your top line kind of overall advice, big 3 things that entrepreneurs need to do to stand out with their customers?
I think, you know, something we've said all along, you've got to put yourselves in the shoes of the customers. You've got to live and breathe and go where the audience is. And then you've got to do things really intelligent around what is the need that you're serving for your customers? What is it their need or want? And then the big thing around this topic is how do you do it so differently that they'll remember that forever? You know, how do you make their lives so much better? And how do you differentiate yourself? Build massive value, massive loyalty, fanaticism. We want your customers to be fanatical for you and feel love for your brand and your product and your service. So I think they're the things. Now, number one, sit in the shoes of your customers. Secondly, really think about what is it they want, they need to be successful. And then the big thing is, and how do you stand out? How do you differentiate yourself? Why are you different? Why are you the must-have product that they'll rave about to their friends when they go to a college party or whatever?
I'm wondering, my own personal interest for Sage, like, what are you guys doing? I know you personally, every time you go traveling, you have to go and talk to customers. You make that a priority to go and meet some local customers. But what are some of the ways that Sage as a business or you personally work to try to stand out with your customers?
Yeah, so kind of what we think about is everything actually, from the planning process for the company through to the daily activity, always says, you know, what is it for the customer? Where is the customer in this conversation? And it's so easy. I'd say this, it's so easy for big companies to start kind of becoming sort of navel gazing, internally focused, whatever words you use, like analysis paralysis. And it's easy for, particularly, everybody will know this, if you've been in a big company, there's some people who get a bit complacent, a bit comfortable. And what you need, you as the entrepreneurs, is to always have that kind of shock therapy where everything's always about the customer. And sometimes you can be extreme, you know, and I do it here, little symbolic things, like if we're on an internal meeting with marketing and product development, I'll keep a chair free for the customer. I'll turn around and I'll say, you know, here's a customer, they're in a plumbing business or they're in a digital marketing agency and they're fast growing. You know, what are the things they're going to be worried about that we can really address in this conversation? And then I think the other thing, as you scale and grow your businesses, all the entrepreneurs out there, and you hire your 10th employee and your 15th employee, 20, you want to inject that. Everything you build has to be centered around the customers you serve. And even things like in the recruitment process, make that explicit. When they join, you do some sort of onboarding, induction, whatever you want to call it. And again, make sure it's explicit around the value you're driving to your customers and why you're different. So they kind of get it. Because what you want, it's kind of motherhood and apple pie to say so, Evan. You want your colleagues, the people who work in your company, to be the biggest advocates and the biggest ambassadors for your product, because you want them to tell your friends that you're a great business, you got amazing vision, you've got a great idea, you're going to change the world, because you want them to attract their friends and recruit more people and more customers and partners. So I think what the essence is of the question, Evan, is everything you do, kind of from getting up first thing in the morning to kind of going to bed, everything, whether it's planning, strategic, everything's got to be centered on the customer, and ultimately providing massive differentiation and value to the customer on a sustainable basis for them to be successful.
I love it. I love it. Dropping some wisdom bombs right off the start. First question is coming in from J Rise, who's asking about your blog. So it's not a blog, it's a vlog, right? It's a video. You're doing video version, right?
Yeah.
And you want to know where the link is. It's just going to be on the Sage YouTube channel.
Yeah, and I'll post it on all the channels, obviously things like Twitter as well. So I'll post that. So if you guys are following me, it should be on the kind of screen, but at SKelly CEO, then you'll kind of get it coming out today. I'll post it, and I'll post it to all my channels as well: Instagram, Facebook, and also Twitter and stuff like that. So that'd be good, and it's video, because this is right. So this is kind of a related topic. We think video, and actually the channel of YouTube, is unbelievable for you guys to really market and sell your products and your brand and why you're different. And we think video is just an amazing way people consume technology choices, ideas, and all these sort of things. And this is kind of a digression, actually, but it's kind of interesting. Evan, I think you were there. We had Chad Hurley, who was the co-founder and CEO of YouTube when it started.
Yeah.
And I was sitting in the Sage Summit back in, I think it was New Orleans. And we talked to Chad about his dream for YouTube. And I think at the time he said, well, we would have been blown away if we'd had like 20,000 sort of YouTube subscribers. And we thought if people could post, I don't know, hundreds of video pieces a day, that would be incredible. And that would have been success. And I think I read something like, even 6 months ago, there's like 400 hours of content being posted every minute. So we just think the level of consumption by both consumers and actually business people around video content is great. And it's so this vlog, my mission is I kind of do it probably initially every 2 weeks, and it's no more than, I don't know, 5 or 6, 7 minutes. So it's very easy to consume. And we'll probably have to make sure when we have a special moment, Evan, we capture it on the vlog.
Yeah, I'm excited. And for those of you guys watching, I've been talking to Stephen about video for a while. I remember way back on one of our first Hangouts, one of our audience members couldn't make it because they were doing cancer treatment. And Stephen ended up at the airport making a quick little video on his phone, wishing that person good luck and hope the treatment goes well, and we'll see you hopefully at the next episode. And I thought it was a really cool thing to do for, you got this CEO, got 13, 14, 15,000 employees, and taking the time out of his day to make a custom video. And so I think it could do really well in the vlog, and I'm excited that that's coming out. Okay, let's get to some questions. They've been piling up as we've been talking. The first is from Sharik, who's asking, how do you surround yourself with great people who care about the customers?
That's a great question. Do you know what? One of the things you can do in the early days is probably hire in your company a customer, or someone who lives and walks and breathes the customer journey every day. And in a lot of this, the other things we kind of do, which I think is pretty cool, is have things like entrepreneurs in residence. So we have people like Nicole Hardin who come into Sage to work for us, and they're entrepreneurs. They're grafters. They've started their business. They've walked in the shoes. They've done maybe 3 or 4 businesses where they've done startups and grown them up, done an exit, gone on to the next one. So I think the other thing, is in reality, loads of things, but we sort of touched on is make sure you as the entrepreneur and the founder talk always about customers, and you will very much by that, you will attract similar individuals who really care passionately about customers. And then the other thing I think is a really good idea, if it's achievable, is you actually join the communities of your customers, and you can do that on social media. But also I'd always advocate, if you can, without kind of crossing the line in terms of upsetting customers, if you can recruit customers into your business who understand, obviously the customer perspective, but also understand how to scale and grow your business as well. That's a fantastic lens for you to have within your company.
That's interesting. Have you guys, I'm curious what you guys do with customers. So do you have some of them who sit in on board meetings or who advise you guys, or have you hired them away from their business and now they're working inside Sage on different projects?
Yeah, we've got a number of things. Actually, I think you met some of these guys. We've got this Sage Ambassadors program. So we've got business experts. I go along with myself probably every month. They meet up country by country and meet the local management team at Sage, talk about issues relevant to the customer journey, and also I tend to check in with those guys. The other things we do is have this kind of concept of entrepreneurs in residence, where they come in and kind of help us understand more about what are the pain points and gain points that customers see. And then also, we have taken on some folks. I mentioned Nicole. There's a lot of folks actually in the company who have been entrepreneurs themselves and come to work for Sage, because there's no better perspective than having kind of done it and worn the t-shirt and started a couple of companies, and also not only companies that have been successful, but some of the best learnings you get is when you hit the kind of skids and you have a failure and you have to exit prematurely, or you don't realize your dreams, because inevitably the reality is there's fantastic in the US. There's millions of businesses start every year. Over in the UK, there's about 600,000 new businesses started last year, but within 5 years, probably 60% of those will have failed. I don't like that word failure, because if you fail and you fail fast, that's probably the best learnings you're ever going to get as an entrepreneur, and you can go on and create a fantastically successful business next time.
I love it. And thinking about attracting a great team, I would say too that when you stand for something, it's easy to get the right people on board. If it's really clear in all your messaging and all your activities that you care about the customer, you're going to attract people who care about the customers. If people are applying to Sage and they see Stephen on his vlog interacting with customers and continuing to care about them, then the people who like that are going to be the ones who also believe in the same thing. And so if you're really clear about your mission, what you stand for, what you're here to do, and if serving customer needs is your mission, then you're going to attract people who want to be a part of that. If it's unclear what you stand for, then if you're hiring a programmer or a customer service representative or whoever into your business, you're going to get all kinds of different people. And so you want to be really upfront and clear what your mission is, so you attract like-minded people, and the people who don't agree with your mission, they're never going to apply. So they self-eliminate from the start. Great, let's get to some more. So Dash is writing in, how would you suggest being successful with limited resources? Do you believe in your character, personality, and or values driving the business as opposed to the equipment you own?
Yeah, Dash, that's a great question. I think we'd probably also say it's all about leadership. It's your personality. You are the expression of the idea or the product you sell. And I think we talk about the integrity that you have, the love and the dream and the inspiration and the vision that you can not only inspire your customers, maybe partners, but also people who work for you in the business, colleagues. That's really, really fundamental. And the personality is really important. So I think that there's a lot of things you as a leader, when you want to stand out, it's so easy to be swayed by a lot of people. And I think if you have a really strong conviction, and to Evan's point, #believe, then how do you stand out from the crowd? You know, we stand in the shoes of the customer. You've got the big idea. So I think there's a whole theme around, you know, obviously you want to listen to the colleagues, you want to listen to the market really carefully, but you also got to be confident and be decisive and make those calls, and then kind of put a lot of the wood behind the few arrows and really focus on being successful. And I'd always encourage you to be, have that beginner's mind, you know, be different, think differently, think about the next thing. What is it that, especially in the world of disintermediation, customers will in 5 years' time be doing that you can invent today? So do think differently. And I think a lot of that comes from, you know, as you said, it's your personality, and make your brand very visible in terms of your personality and your leadership, because that will inspire all the important people like customers and especially your colleagues. If you get those two right, you've got a fantastic business.
What was the analogy you used? Focus on the wood behind your few arrows? Is that what you said?
Oh yeah. So this is crazy. This is not a metaphor for the digital age, but you know, it's just when you're an entrepreneur, one of the biggest problems you have is prioritization. Hey, this is really interesting. Apparently, prioritize, I think it comes from a Greek word, and you know how we say, "What are your top 4 priorities?" Well, that actually breaches the essence of the Greek word. Prioritize means you can only do one thing. Uno, one thing, no more. You can't do 2 priorities, 3 priorities. So it's ruthless. And obviously in the modern age, we have lots of priorities. The biggest challenge we have as entrepreneurs is that single focus around the thing that's really going to move the needle, move the dial. And so we have this phrase as, you know, you can have 50 arrows out there and go to 50 markets and try and do 50 different things, or generate and create 14 different products. We'd say, no. Have a big vision, but then day to day for the first 90 days, put all the wood behind one arrow. One arrow, as in bows and arrows and all that sort of stuff. Get all the wood on those arrows. So you put huge critical mass, and then create a beachhead where you've got momentum, you've got fanatical customers, and then you use that love to actually go on to the next beachhead, and then the next beachhead, and then the next beachhead. Trying to, you know, honestly, my experience of entrepreneurs, we are so optimistic, we are so excited, we are so into our idea, and yet sometimes we just got to check ourselves, and instead of trying to be all things to all people, we should be brilliant at one thing at a time, and then that can build a great company.
I like it. I've never heard that expression before, so I like it. It's good. It's good. Extra ammunition to play with there. To the question about limited resources, I mean, that's entrepreneurship. You never have all the resources that you need. That's why you go out and create something new and innovative, because you're forced up against the wall to find another way to stand. I think what really helped me when I was first getting started was recognizing that the people that I looked up to, the people that I aspired to, you know, have that kind of impact, you know, some of the people behind me on the wall, they started with less than what I already have right now. You know, the people who you look up to and you want to be like, you know, the titans in your industry, look at their story and look at how they started. Chances are it wasn't just handed to them, and they started off with less than what you already have right now. And so I use that as motivation to say, if these guys could do it, I can do it too. And instead of seeing limited resources as a complaining point, use that as your opportunity. That's where you have a chance to do something different and stand out. That's the game. That's entrepreneurship. You will have limited resources. You got to use them wisely. Put the wood behind the few arrows.
Hey, you're gonna love this, Evan. You are gonna love this. So one thing I talk a lot about here is, and you'll love this. You can have this quote. The answer is never more resources. The answer is always more resourcefulness. And that's why entrepreneurs are hugely successful. They always overcome difficulties. There are never any excuses. They always touch the stars.
I think we got to save that quote for next time. You lead us off with it. That's a good one. Yeah, it reminds me of Steve Wozniak, who co-founded Apple, who said, stop thinking about the resources that you don't have, and instead think about what you can do with what you do have. And I think once you change your mindset from just being, you know, complaining or desperate or, you know, upset, to a positive one, okay, I have something here, let's use what I have to build it. That's when you start becoming more successful. So I like it. Next, Randy is writing in. Hi, Stephen. It's Randy. I own a resort on an island. Should I act on all the feedback from my customers, and should I encourage feedback?
Yeah, I think, Randy, if you own a resort, you need to kind of ping Evan and me an invite. But we love that. So, you know, I think just thinking of what people like, obviously people like TripAdvisor, but there's just tons of social sites where everything is about reviews. And obviously now what people like Airbnb have done and all those sort of guys. I think, you know, you're in a super, almost transparent marketplace. And that's obviously fueled by social media. So I think, you know, just looking at consumers, I think the data point is like 70% of people now kind of book resorts and stuff online. You know, the old kind of model of going through things like travel agents and stuff is pretty redundant. And the really important thing is this is where, and this is so important, you know, customer love. How do you inspire customer love in terms of resort? And I think a message for entrepreneurs I'd always give is, if you can just do every little thing, every little interaction, like the booking, the reservation, the welcome, you know, the room, the breakfast, whatever it is you do, when you break down the whole journey for a customer and break it down to every component, every touch point, every moment of their day, if you just exceed their expectations just by a little bit, then you will be remembered forever by that individual. And I think the other thing, we forget this, like a resort vacation, is wow, you know, if it goes well, typically you don't get a level of fanaticism. If it goes exceptionally well, they'll tell maybe 5 people. If it goes badly, they'll tell 100 people. So the cards are stacked against you on the downside if you get it wrong. Now, I would say also, I think authenticity is really important. And I get customers. We got oh wow, 3 million customers, businesses around the world use our technology. Do we get it right every day of the week, every second? Absolutely not. Do we drop the ball? Yeah. And when we do that, I'll get customers DMing me, emailing me, calling me, and I'll say, wow, you know, my aspiration is that we have the happiest and most delighted and raving fanatical, incredibly advocates out there, but we drop the ball. You know, sometimes the product say doesn't work, or the internet they were connecting, or the cloud went down, or whatever. There's some stuff, just stuff happens. So what I do in those situations, and you could really do this powerfully in a resort, when stuff goes wrong, you know, the visibility of you, Randy, as the leader, picking up the phone, calling them on their cell phone at that moment, having like a rapid response team, sorting it out, making them whole. And, you know, you might get a bowl of fruit delivered to their room or whatever it is very powerful. And then the other thing I'd say is, because when they go back and they come back to, say, Toronto or Vancouver or Minneapolis 2 weeks later, you know how it is on a vacation. This is interesting. When you have a vacation, you have the best time in the world, and you talk about dreams and all that sort of stuff, and you have really sort of esoteric conversations with your partner or your friends. When you get back, within 6 hours of getting back, you feel like you haven't had a vacation. Do you have that feeling? Like, wow, I've just been away for 2 weeks in Hawaii, and I'm back here, and wow, I've just, my emails, my inbox, I'm overwhelmed, it's crazy, I can't see the wood from the trees. And it feels like you haven't had a vacation at all. Now, how powerful would it be, Randy, if 2 weeks after that person's vacation on your resort, when something went wrong, they got a bouquet of flowers just saying, we're really sorry, we dropped the ball, we hope you had an amazing time. Because they'd remember you forever, and they would be your advocates. Because it is just about those little moments of magic that you create where you give them an experience that blows their brain.
I love it. That extra love. I love it. So Randy is from Trinidad, the islands on Trinidad, and he's writing in that he's writing all of this stuff down. He's loving your advice. Randy, I would say I would split into 2 things. One, there's the algorithmic marketing side of things with your Google reviews and your TripAdvisor and Expedia reviews and all of the new game that you have to play, because when people are booking, they want to see that you have positive reviews. So yes, incentivizing your customers to leave reviews and share their honest opinions, that will help you with new marketing. But on the other side, it's just providing a great experience to everything Steve has been talking about. I would study Steve Wynn, I would study the Four Seasons Hotel. The classic story of, somebody left their bags at your hotel and they went to the airport, and the bellhop gets the bags and follows them in the cab and delivers them at the airport to them, right? Like, just looking for extra ways. If somebody asks for directions to the pool, don't just tell them, take them to the pool and show them. Every little touch point, everything Stephen was saying, to try to make it a memorable experience, to turn that one off, I'm gonna go to Trinidad and check out this new resort, versus every winter I'm going to this resort in Trinidad and I'm bringing my whole family with me because these guys get it and have the best service. And so if you give them that amazing experience, they're going to want to come back every year, tell their friends about it as well.
Yeah, on that, Evan, I think it's right to the subject. How do you stand out? I think this is a great area where, Randy, especially if you're in Trinidad, beautiful island, Trinidad and Tobago. I love the Caribbean. You can really sit down and think about, based on all the reviews, number one is kind of any entrepreneur will say, well, what market am I going for? Where is the audience? And I think this is where you can be really honest. So maybe, I don't know, maybe your market is 20 to 30-year-olds. Maybe it's travelers, maybe it's families. So where these kind of particularly resorts get it wrong is when they start mixing up the audiences. So you get young families, and then you get party animals and 25-year-olds going on spring break parties. That's going to be a disaster, because no one's going to be happy, because the guys who want to go out all night and drink all night and party all night will be waking up all the families. So you need to really say, what is the market I'm serving? Who is the segment? Is it families? Is it what generation? What nationality? You can get really granular. And then I think people really appreciate honesty as well. So on your website, you should say, look, if you're a young family, you're probably not going to have a great experience here, because this is a party resort. Yeah. But if you're 18 to 30 years old and you want to have the best time of your life, this is the resort for you. And then you really meet the market, and everything's, still bands when they get into the resort, all the kind of great music that comes from the Caribbean, all the fantastic stuff, cocktails on the beach, rum punches, all that sort of stuff, where you're very much differentiating yourself, making yourself different from the kind of big brands. So you can create a unique experience for your customers to really meet their needs and wants. And they go away feeling like they've been sitting with Bob Marley for 2 weeks and experiencing the real Caribbean. So I think you can do that. And then I would advocate, really, to what Evan said even more, that you want to get that social listening. And actually on this area, there's some brilliant social listening tools you can get, where not only do people write reviews, but there's stuff you don't see that they write in other places, where you can get a pulse of what's going on. And I'd absolutely say that. And if there's stuff out there, the best thing you can do as an entrepreneur is know about it yourself. The worst thing you can have happen to you is for someone to denigrate your brand or your product or your resort and not tell you about it. If they tell you about it, you got every opportunity to fix it. And with these things, this as consumers, when you fix stuff for customers, when they go wrong, that's when you see great companies. Great companies always will make mistakes, but when great companies make mistakes, they step up tall, they stand shoulder to shoulder with the customer, and they fix it and make the customer whole.
I love it. Paula and Peter, we're coming to you guys next, but I just have a follow-up question for Stephen. I agree with everything you say. You're going to have some people thinking, okay, even though I get most of my business from the party crowd, I don't want to lose the families because my place isn't full, and so I don't want to turn away business. What do you say? How do you respond to that reaction?
I think the beauty of a resort type business, the economics is all about utilization, and then it's once you got the utilization, that probably covers your cost, and then the profitability you make is through kind of food, beverage, all those sort of things. So there's a number of options you have in a resort business. I wouldn't claim to be an expert, but you can look at kind of times of the year. You could have the same resort like in vacations of, like Christmas vacation, all families. And then you could say, right, now kind of we're in mid-January, on to kind of middle of February, you could just say it's going to be party resort. And you could actually change the spaces and the areas to accommodate your audience. What I would say is you kind of don't want to mix up in the same locality different people with different needs and different, and it's all the case. Evan's got kids, I've got kids. What I wanted to do when I was 21 was very different when I was 35 with kids. So I think the other thing, if you've got a big resort, then you could have the latitude to have different spaces for different audiences. And it comes back to really what is the audience you're serving? What is the segment? And then how do you leverage your property, your resort, to do that best? And then also look at the times of the year. You'll get very different people coming to the Caribbean during hurricane season than you will do, in that kind of January, February, March period. So I think it could be different. And the other thing, actually, Evan, this is different. When you have, and loads of resorts do this, when you have off-peak times, and I think you're right, you need the utilization, you need the occupancy, then you can probably target specialist interest groups. So you could do yoga weeks, or you could do Pilates, and you could have a completely different audience and make sure that the resort's kitted out for that. But that's a great way in low occupancy and in bad off-season times to keep the occupancy up with different communities. But it all comes back to who you serve and what's the audience need, what are their wants, and how do you excel at them?
Yeah, I think sometimes you just have to turn away the wrong customer if it's not a fit for you. Like if all Sage had was Sage 1, which is the kind of entry level package, you're not going to go to IBM and say, hey, buy our Sage 1 software. It's just not a fit. It's not going to be a great experience for anybody. And so, yes, it might bring short-term revenue into your business, but there's going to be complaints. You're going to get negative scores everywhere. It's going to be a hassle for your staff. All your customers are going to be unsatisfied with it. And so if you understand who your ideal target market is and just go strong after them and give them the best possible experience, that means, to Stephen's point about prioritizing and the Greek word and coming down to one thing, means that some customers are not going to be perfect fits for your business, and that's okay. Because if you try to appeal to everybody, it means you're going to strongly appeal to nobody. Let's hit up Paula. Paula, I have a question! Exclamation point. When your client portfolio grows to a point where you realize that you need help, what tasks do you believe are critical for you to continue handling yourself? So she's struggling to kind of grow. It's a good place to be. Congratulations, Paula. She's growing her client portfolio to a certain size and she needs help. What should she be looking for, and how should she be spending her time?
Yeah, I think it's a great question, Paula. And obviously, Paula, congratulations on the growth of your business. So it's fantastic. I'd say things that really matter is things that touch the customer. So, and typically you'll find, Paula, you'll know, are you kind of a really customer-oriented, customer experience, sales and marketing type person? Or are you like a product genius, like a Steve Jobs, where you really have the ideas? You rarely find the same person with both kind of sets of kind of skills. So you may surround yourself. You typically have, partnership starting where you've got someone who's very externally focused and someone who does either all the kind of back office, all the inventing. What I would say is the first areas you should look to bring in other folks, which should be very easy to automate, is things like what we call the back office, finance, paying your taxes, and obviously, we've got a great network of people like accountants and bookkeepers who can help you with that. And you typically pay them a retainer or an annual fee, and they do all the kind of billing, invoicing, cash collection, all those sort of things to make sure you've got great cash flow in your business. The other things that then you can start thinking about is on some of the really specialist areas which are really cool and do give you big differentiation. And I'll pick out one area like that is digital marketing. There are genius rock stars, and there are some agencies who have got genius rock stars who can do amazing stuff around, SEO optimization, search engine optimization, all these sort of things, social listening, social media. But that's a great area where you can be involved, oversee it, set the direction, set the milestones and all that stuff, but bring in external people. But I would think the thing you have to keep hold of, Paula, is the essence of the customer and keeping that customer. Absolutely. I wouldn't advocate that you outsource or bring in third parties to do that. because that's going to be always critical to you having that customer experience and the advocacy that you can get.
I think if you're looking at building on a team, it's an exciting part as an entrepreneur. The first thing I'd actually do is, before looking at hiring somebody, I would look at what are the tasks that I'm great at and where do I want to spend most of my time that I am genius level talent at. And that's where I need to spend as much time as I can and then bring people on to support it. But even before hiring, I would look at, can I automate some of the things in my business? Like, it's insane how many people still use Excel to do their accounting. Like, just get accounting software. It's going to save so much time. And that sounds self-serving, doing what we're doing here, but it's 100% true. Like, a lot of the tasks that you're doing should just be automated and not given to somebody. When you are then going to bring somebody on, you've identified the tasks that need to get done in the business that can't be automated, that has to go to a person, but it shouldn't be you because you want to spend your time doing these higher level things. Those tasks are what you want to delegate. And then when you bring them on, you have to understand that now you're a leader. You're managing a human being. It's not just, this happens to so many entrepreneurs. They hire the wrong person because it's not a good values fit as well. You think, okay, I bring this person on, they're going to save all this time for me. I'm going to offload all my work to them. And then you don't guide them and you don't make time for them. You know, the first month of working with them is going to take a lot of your time to train them and manage them and understand them and guide them. And so recognizing that your role is now going to be a leader and helping that person reach their potential, much more than just them accomplishing them tasks that will save you time, is super, super important. How much time?
A couple of other things, Paul.
Yeah, no, go for it.
Sorry, Evan. Just two other things really. Is I'd always advocate, especially when you start an early stage of a company, that you kind of bring in, if it's a marketing individual or someone to help with automation, cash flow books, and all that sort of stuff. Try and maybe it's one day every 2 weeks, so you don't kind of jump into it with both feet. And the other thing I'd always say is, it's a really cool thing. If you're going to look at someone on sales and marketing for your business, it'd be a really good thing to, we call them interims. So bring someone in on an interim contract for 3 months. And if they work out to be really good, then make them permanent. So you can have these sort of interim to permanent roles. And, you know, just the concept there is try before you buy. So Evan's right. When you bring someone new, you want them to express the essence as if they were you, Paula. And that's very powerful, and live your values, all those sort of things. And a great way, the only way to find that out, you can't do that through interviews and stuff or references. It's hard. And recruitment, you know this, when you're kind of starting a company, you hire your first 5 people, you don't probably get it right all the time. And it really slows you down. You can kind of cost yourself 12 months on these sort of things. So a pretty cool way of doing it is sort of try